Hi everyone, Michelle Taylor, LPCC here with my 2020 grays. Look at that. Wow. If you go back to other videos, I'm sure my grays have really spiked in the last 3 months. I'm proud of my grays. They are there because I've made it through challenges. It's like a scar. It's like a battle wound. 2020 battle wound is right here. Anyways, thanks for watching. Today's video is about finding your optimal self, and I am absolutely a fan of this concept, and I'm going to try to make it quick for you guys. So basically this comes from an idea that inside of our heads we are constantly fighting with our gremlins and what they're trying to tell us, which are usually irrational thoughts. And when we have irrational thoughts like I'm not enough, I'm stupid, I'm an idiot, I'm not successful, I don't deserve love, when we're getting told those messages from our gremlins, we believe them and it makes us feel crappy. And when we feel crappy, we do behaviors that are not serving us. So we eat too much or too little, we sleep too little, we play on our phone too much, we game too much, we drink excessively. So the gremlins are not our best friends. They want the worst for us. They tell us, these things to make us do the things like that are fast, fun, and easy, like eating a lot, drinking a lot. Those feel great for the moment, but long term, they're not good for you. So who's going to help us with these gremlins all the time? Who lives with us 24/7 that helps us fight these gremlins? Well, you could buy a therapist 24/7 to sit with you and you talk out what your gremlins are saying. Or you could do what I'm about to tell you, which is pretend that you have an optimal self, an optimal twin version of you sitting next to you at all times. And that person looks like you, that person talks like you, they've been through everything with you, they know exactly what you're thinking and feeling at all times. The only difference is your optimal self, and we'll call it Optimus. Optimus always chooses the optimal response. So when we look at our lives, we constantly have our optimal self here. The way we could respond is optimally. And then we have where we are. And that gap can either be really far away, or you close the gap and you actually respond in your optimal way. And day to day, moment to moment, that's what you're trying to do. So let's say your optimal self in responding to, I don't know, you lose your job. Your optimal self when you lose your job would be to, okay, double down in eating right, sleeping well, and moving. Those are the basic fundamentals. Double down on that protocol because it's going to help you long term. Instead, what your gremlins will tell you, not your optimal self, what your gremlins will tell you if you lose your job, they'll say, see, you're not good enough. You should just go have fun with your friends. You should drink. It'll make you feel better. You should eat this fast food because it'll make you feel better. Go get a pint of ice cream. That's what your gremlins want you to do for the moment. It's momentary pleasure, but it's not long-lasting joy. And Optimus will tell you to do the hard thing in the moment because it knows that that is what optimally will make you have more joy long-term. So Optimus is not going to tell you things you want to hear in the moment. They'll be compassionate and they'll say, it sucks that you lost your job, but we can do something about your mental health and your physical health right now. Those are things that are in your control. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun, but long term, you're going to feel better. So Optimus tells you, hey, don't do things that are temporary, fast, fun, easy. Do the hard thing. Be your optimal self. Even if you don't have a job, you still can be your optimal self. Ultimately, hopefully you get another job, but do the things that you can do optimally in that moment. So what I recommend you to do is become best friends with your optimal self, meaning name Optimus. Sometimes I work with people and I tell them just to keep the name Optimus. Like, what would optimal Michelle want right now? What would optimal Michelle tell me right now? And that sometimes works. But it's better if you name it and figure out what gender it is and try to personalize it. They look like you, they act like you, they work out probably a little more, they eat a little healthier, but They are you. They understand you and they want the best for you. And you can always ask them questions. Hey, Optimus, what should I do in this moment? And they'll have an answer for you. So that's what I challenge you to do that will help you 24/7 fight your gremlins. Your gremlins don't want you to have long-term happiness and joy. Optimus does. Optimus is your BFF. Optimus wants the best for you long-term. Optimus tells you to do hard things, but it's for your long-term joy. So figure out who your Optimus is, name them, and talk to them more often. They have some great responses. They have some great answers for you. You actually have everything you need within you. People don't believe that, but you do. So I hope that you enjoy this tip and let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching.